while, it'll soon melt. Well, I must be off. I'll walk beside you. Sorry, Mr. Father.
Hello, Tris. I'll finish if you like, James. That's very good of you, Tris. I'm not a complete wreck, you know.
Don't be an ass. Go and have a rest.
No.
Where's Siegfried, anyway?
He's gone over to Benson's. Apparently his sheep have been attacked again.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
James?
Yeah?
Mr. Austin's on the phone. You wanted to see Jack again to manage an appointment.
Oh, yes, I suppose so. No, wait a minute. Tell him I'll go up myself. Straight away.
Well, that's not going to do your ankle much good, though, is it?
I'm fed up with hanging around the house. Oh, darling. My name's will bring the car around, would you?
All right.
Thank
I'll be
you.
ready in a few minutes.
I mean, the farmers are having all the fun around here at the moment.
And some fun. I've been hauled out of bed in sub-zero temperatures 4 times this week.
Little interest. It's all yours here now. Oh. Oh, no thanks. Good morning.
It's veterinary this way.
Ooh. Oh, come in, Mr. Harriet.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Harriet. I was quite happy to come to surgery.
No, I felt like a break anyway, Mr. Marston. Now, you both know my wife, Helen, of course.
Aye, good of you to come thus.
Wanted you to look at Jack, you see, Mr. Harriet.
Well, his paw's all right, isn't it?
Well, it seemed to be on the mend, and then,
Well, why don't you let Beth see it, Peter? I'm sure Mr. Harriet will know if something's not right.
Aye. I'll just fetch him. Won't be a minute.
All right.
Go on in, won't you? I'm just putting kettle on, Mr. Harriet.
Thank you.
Anything I can do to help, Mrs. Marston? Means wealth to my man, the black dog. Mind you, it's only natural, isn't it? Years those two have spent together. Of course, he's getting a bit past it now. Still, aren't we all?
Come on, Jack.
Oh, you poor...
There you are, Jack. Let Mr. Harriet see to you now.
Come on, Jack.
Come on. Sit
Now,
down.
you've kept him on a lead, as I've asked, have you, Mr.
Well,
Marston?
nothing strenuous, as you said.
Well, he's torn in exactly the same place.
I can't see how. I've been exercising him myself.
Well, I'd like to have this dew claw taken off this time, Mr. Marston. It might be a good idea to keep him indoors for the next couple of weeks.
I don't like to sleep in at night.
He'll have to be kept restrained, Mr. Marston. At least until the stitching comes out.
Aye. Aye, if you say so, Mr. Harriet.
Thank you, Don.
Well, at least it was a clean kill, Mr. Benson. You didn't get a look at the dog, I suppose.
No.
One good thing. The using lamb were left alone this time. I thought it was best to keep him in close to the house.
Yes, you're right. Did you tell the police?
Aye. But it's not police what'll sort this one out, Mr. Farnan. It's this 12-bore here. I understand how you feel, Mr. Benson. Of course, it's not an unusual occurrence at this time of year. I mean, a dog strays, gets into the pastures, picks up the blood scent from the premature croppings. It's happened before, you know. There's only one thing to be done with sheep killers. Right, I'll be off. Be sure and let me know when the lambing gets underway.
Aye.
Ghastly business, sheep killing.
Yes.
Especially when men have spent half a lifetime building up a decent strain of animal.
Any idea whose dog is responsible?
I haven't seen it yet, but it's a marked dog, you can be sure of that. These tail farmers exist on a knife edge as it is. That sort of thing could finish a man like Benson. The others ready?
I think so, yes.
She's done! Bet you're glad to be out of it this year, James, eh?
Matter of fact, lambing's my favourite time of the year.
Isn't it just?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry you're not up to it then.
Just my luck.
Oh, sister, you open this.
Yes?
Now, Helen and I will deal with all lambing between Senna and her spell. Rest up to you. Right?
Right.
This is all!
Good luck, Chris.
Thank you.
Mrs. Hall!
How'd you the first time, Mr. Palmer?
Mrs. Hall, apart from surgery here, all other business is postponed till the end of lambing. Have you got that?
Reckon so.
Third time you told me.
I've made a list of other numbers for you to refer
Aye.
clients to, Mrs. Hall.
Excellent, Helen, excellent. We must be off. James?
Yes?
Look after yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Bye, darling.
Oh, bye, bye.
Don't forget, enjoy yourself, Mr. Palmer, my son. Now make sure you keep the dogs indoors.
Come back and make a gin. Come on, you lot. Any idea in here? No. Come on. I can hear.
Oh, Mr. Pro. Come in, please.
Thank you, Harriet. I shan't be staying. I need your help.
Oh, yes, of course. What can I do?
Wretched dog. Mindless, pea-brained canine. I warned it.
Well, what's wrong, Mr. Pro?
Dog of mine. Strayed. It's run off again.
Well, how long has he been gone?
The same evening I brought him to see you 4 days ago. It's the second time in less than a fortnight. I thought he might have returned by now.
Well, have you tried all the usual places? Police, RSPCA, dog and animal shelters, that kind of thing?
Well, that's why I'm here. I don't quite know how to deal with that kind of thing.
Well, I'll be very happy to do it for you, Mr. Perrin.
That's decent of you, Harriet.
Oh, no.
It shan't happen again, I assure you. Since a change with him and a sound thrashing on a regular basis to make him toe the line. Wretched cur, wandering around in this kind of weather with his chest laid open, it defies logic.
Well, logic has very little to do with it, actually, Mr. Perrin. It's a sort of instinctive thing that's drawing him away.
Yes, well, that's all I came to ask. Be off.
Look, it's a bit of a hike over to Cantop. Why not stay and have a drink first?
Thank you. But no. Thank you.
There you are. There you are. Another 10 minutes.
Please spare a minute, Mr. Father.
Right, yes. Stay with her.
Well, they won't have him at any price. Rejected him, she has. Thinks the world of him. He's taken a spite to this poor little beggar. Determined little fellow, isn't he? He's like my youngest lad, Herbert. Puts his head down and gets stuck in. Just like this little fella. I reckon they'll have to be hand-reared, along with the orphans and pets. Too independent for that.
Siegfried, number 3's on the way.
Right. Only 25 needed assistance, the rest were born as nature intended.
I'll see to it.
Very impressive, Siegfried.
I managed 45 lambs and 60 ewes.
Bravo, Tristan, well done.
Well, the farmers bucked in quite a bit.
Yes, I often think they know more about it than we do.
That one, Mr. Parkin up at Brownmire, says his flock has started cropping.
Right, tell him I'll be with him at about 8 o'clock when he misses your piece.
Right, Mr. Parkin.
That means 3 more visits tonight. There's, of course, Mrs. Harriet is weakening.
Siegfried Farmer, my father took him 1,000 head of sheep, and if you think that...
If the man is still there. Right.
I'll get
Your
the things
breath-
into the car.
Tristan.
I'll give you a hand.
Well, James, that's it, all right. There we go.
Friend thrown again today.
Oh, damn! Did I not see the old hatter again? What do you want?
Well, his dog's strayed. He wanted help on how to coach him.
Sounds like hatter. How long's Hatter's dog been missing, did you say?
This time about 4 days.
So he strayed before.
Twice in a fortnight. Oh, my God, the sheep attacks.
Exactly.
Could have been Perron's dog.
Well, Slagger's an ex-working sheepdog. Generations of breeding and training were simply cut off when Hatter took him in. The instinct remains, and sometimes it turns rogue, makes a dog a sheep killer. That's why so many of these dogs aren't allowed to live beyond their working span.
But what can we do?
Well, let's make extra sure it is Slagger before we tell Hatter he's potty about that dog.
And if it is, it'll have to be destroyed.
God help the man who does it. Hatter Perron has very medieval notions of retribution. Harry, where are you?
Here.
Come on, Harry.
I'll load you be along soon.
Well, how are we getting on now, Mr. Benson?
Well, I've got a couple for you.
Good.
It's sharpish, isn't it?
Nice and crisp.
Here's the first one.
Thank you. Some hot water, soap and a towel, if you please.
Aye, right away, Mr. Farnham.
What's wrong with him? Good and heavy. I think there are 2 inside there, if not 3. Just that for a second. Yeah, they're probably all trying to get out at the same time. Ah, good, thank you.
Here we are.
Hey, up who's this little fella?
Ah, that's Herbert.
Our Herbert?
The same.
What's happened with his mother, then?
Ah, little beggar's given up on her. Keeps nipping from you to you, taking a nip here and a sup there. I've never seen out like it.
So you didn't put him in with the pet lambs, then?
No, he makes do on his own. He's not doing badly on it either. Oh, a bit on the small side, but game all the same.
How goes all quiet dogs? Hello, Mr. Brown.
I'm called to say Sligo's back.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that. Have you any idea where he's been?
Well, you know, he said it was instinct that was drawing him away. You were right. I know exactly what he's been up to.
Oh. That's about it, then, is it, Mr. Benson, for now?
Oh, and I'm very grateful. Would you like to come down for a bite to eat at the
Oh,
house?
that's kind, but we'll have our own supper waiting at home, thank you.
I'll get the car warmed up. Good night, Mr. Benson.
Good night, lads. Well, we're getting well through here now.
Yes, looks like it. Cropping well, are you?
About 8 below double so far.
Very good, very good.
Mr. Benson! Mr. Benson! Sheep killer on bottom pasture, Mr. Benson.
By heck! You sure?
Aye. Saw him chasing some at ewes. Let him have both barrels and all.
Did you get it?
I winged him more likely.
But you saw the dog. Did you get a good look at it?
Aye, Mr. Farnan.
Yes?
Workers return. Welcome. Job is more than flesh and feeble sinew can bear.
Here's Mrs. Hall. What does he want me to do?
It's all ready. In the kitchen.
Oh, God bless Mrs. Hall.
Siegfried?
Yeah.
Remember I spoke to you about Peron's dog?
Ah, yes.
Well, he's got it back.
Oh,
It's amazing nose that creature has. It only slipped out of bitch on heat 8 miles beyond Kent. And Sligo, you'll be interested to hear, is now involved in a paternity case.
oh, thank goodness he wasn't after sheep.
Oh, that's another thing. Peron's dog was taken in by the owner of the bitch, so Sligo couldn't have made those attacks on the sheep, could he?
I'm very glad for Hatter. Rob Benson's flock was attacked again tonight, you know.
Well, did they get a look at it?
Ah, not close up now, but it isn't a sheep dog. It's something bigger. An Airedale or a Alsatian, that stamp of creature, you know. And apparently it limps.
Was one of his legs bandaged?
Oh, I didn't know it was dark. Oh, one of them said he thought it had a white leg and limped, so I suppose it could have been a bandage, yes, why?
Peter Marston's dog?
The old Alsatian, Jack.
Come along, I'm starving.
Oh, sorry, darling.
Yeah.
I bandaged its leg earlier this week, and that's twice it's had cut feet recently. I mean, I hate to think so, but if what you say is true, well, it is possible, isn't it?
Yes, I'd make absolutely sure if I were you that old dog hasn't been on the loose lately.
Come along, lass, this way, I'll show you.
Well, lad, Mr. Mr. Marston, did Jack go out last night?
Oh, you mean for his walk?
No, I mean, did he wander off on his own?
I don't rightly know what you mean, lad.
Mr. Marston, a dog that could have been an Alsatian was seen over by Senna Ridge yesterday evening.
Well, it can't be Jack. I mean, the poor old boy's not even allowed off his lead until Stitches Rat said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes. And you're sure that he didn't go out last night?
No, lad, I tell you.
And he couldn't have wandered off on his own?
Hey, it can't be. Well, Jack's not the type to wander off, nay.
And you're absolutely certain you didn't miss him at all yesterday evening?
He was here when I came out late, same as always.
Well, could I see him, please?
Aye.
Thank you.
Would you mind telling me what it's all about, please, lad?
It's sheep worrying, Mr. Marston.
Sheep worrying.
Well, there have been 4 attacks on pregnant ewes in the past 2 weeks.
For a minute, you had me worried, Mr. Harriet. A sheep killer, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it can't be our Jack. Friendly old soul like him. Besides, as I say, like, he's never allowed out on his own.
Well, I'd better see him anyway, Mr. Marston, please.
Ah, he's right outside.
All right, thanks.
Jack, come on, boy. Come on, go to Mr. Harriet. Go on, boy.
That's a good dog. Let's have a look at that paw. Oh, well.
Hmm? See, I told you, Mr.
Good
Harriet. Good boy.
Seem to have some sort of injury there, Mr. Marston.
Injury, you say?
Mm-hmm. It happened quite recently, too, by the look of it. Well, if you'd hold him very firmly, please.
Well, I can't say how he got
you.
it. Barbed wire, by the looks of it. Except there ain't any around here. All right, boy. All right.
It's all right, Jack.
James, how was it?
It was his dog, all right?
And he didn't know about it?
No. And the old boy's completely shattered. Oh, damn it, Siegfried. He's had that dog for 12 years. Not once has there been the slightest indication anything like this could happen.
Well, there really is, James, especially with a town-bred animal.
Yes, well, I feel like judge and executioner on that poor old dog.
Well, it was your job to find out the truth. Besides, there's the slaughter of Rob Benson's sheep to be considered.
Oh, yes, he understands that and accepts full responsibility.
What about the dog? Benson's going to insist on having him put down, even if he has to use the law.
Well, Master knows. And he's very cut out about it. He wants to wait for a few days to work out how best it's to be done.
Oh, James. Hell of a job we have to do sometimes, you know. Mr. Harriet.
Hello, Mr. Marston.
Mr. Harriet, I've come. I want
You want me to
put Jack
to put him to sleep.
Well, I got one that's doing badly. Had a belly full of dead lambs, she did.
All right, well, let's have a look at this, shall we? I'll bring the antiseptics from the car, would you, my dear?
Yes, of course.
Mr. Benson. Very decent of you not to bring in the law by Mr. Master.
Aye. Well, he paid damages.
You know, they're packing up and going back to Leeds. They've decided they're not country folk after all. Did you know that?
No. Well, I guess he'd do something like that. I made him promise Dog would never cause trouble again, you see.
Well, he won't. Mr. Harriet put him down. Right, let's have a look at that you, please. Yes, I'm afraid she is damaged, Mr. Benson.
I don't give much for her chances.
Yes, her insides are infected.
Well, is there anything else you can do for her?
Why, unless I could put some pessaries inside her. Of course, what she really needs is a lamb of her own to look after. She'll just give up with nothing to occupy her.
Hey, you, come on, Herbert. Here, hey, out of it. Shh, shh.
Albert? Grown, isn't he?
Aye. Getting a bit big for his boots and all.
Mr. Benson, I think we've found a mother for Herbert. Now, let's just see if her own lamb skin will help to fool her.
She's accepting him.